Ah.
I think it's safe to say I can now kickstart this motorcycle. Welcome back. This is episode 3 of my journey to the roof of Africa. We will be reviewing my first practice session with Rimpies and Louis. We went to Wolverkloof this past weekend. We rode about 2 hours and it was tough, and I really, but I loved it. It was nice. So let's see what happened, and a quick review of how I experienced it. So let's go. Okay, so this is the first obstacle. Going in, boom, stuck. So it took me about 10 minutes just to get out of this obstacle. Just due to my inexperience and just struggling and just not getting anywhere. It was frustrating, but it was worth it. Let's see, last try, getting it done. Well done, Jock, giving Koos a thumbs up. Awesome. Next part wasn't so difficult, but it was, you can see how I'm struggling with balance, riding the bike slowly, maneuvering. So you can see almost falling down there, and we're almost riding into the tree. I don't know what happened there. Let's just leave it there. It happened. Yeah, next was a very tough part for me. It was the rocks. Boulders, rocks. It's a rock face going uphill. We have to traverse rocks and holes and stuff like that. And I struggled tremendously. It took me about 25 to 30 minutes just to move about 15 meters. So I really struggled there. You don't see it here because I took out most of the struggling parts just to keep the video short. But I did struggle. So here Rimpies is helping me guiding me to help me in terms of how techniques, helping me with techniques, leaving my bike in gear when restarting, small things that make a big difference. Getting ready for the next obstacle. Really. So here you can see my inexperience and not having confidence to take a line and just go for it. You see, as soon as I start going, boom, I stopped and I couldn't make it. Eventually I made it over, but after a few tries. And all of this makes you tired, trying over and over and over and over again. Takes a big toll on your body, and so yeah, this was particularly tough for me. Eventually I got to the top. So yeah, I fell down, see, out of not focusing. I was focusing on the camera in front of me, and I fell down. And in turn, I broke the camera frame, so from there on out, I had no camera on the front. Here again, I fell down. I think it was due to exhaustion and not getting my foot down properly. being short as I am, but it happened. Luckily I put all plastics on this bike for this reason. Me falling down all the time. I'm unsure about this technique. I don't think it's the right way to do it, to climb off of the bike and pushing it forward, rather than just keeping on the bike and letting the bike do the work. So that's something I need to experiment with and ask Greenpeace and Louis and the guys that have done this much more than I have. Alright, so here we are on the grasslands and riding in the track of a 4x4, and it was quite nerve-wracking because the track is like 400 millimeters deep, and it was weird going riding like that. It was weird for me. The next section was the rocky section, roady section. You can see how much the rocks is flinging me around the bike. It takes a lot of effort to go over these rocks, but it's another lesson learned. Keep momentum. Just keep momentum consistently and you'll make it. And every time you stop, it takes time. Yeah, Louis fell down, crashed a bit, so I'm not the only guy that fell down that day. Lucky me. So here we are on our way back, and now it's downhill. We went uphill, now we're going downhill, and for some reason I just froze. It was too much for me to go downhill. I have no idea why, but you can see here how I'm slowly inching forward just to get down. Could have done it much faster than this, I'm sure, but it was just a mental block. I couldn't believe it. Eventually. But yeah. So yeah, I tried to be smart, and I thought I was good enough or whatever, but I tried to follow Louis there to the right. You'll see he's going over the road there. I'm also gonna try it, and I fell down. I don't know why. It's because I didn't take the valley perpendicular. I was at an angle. But yeah, it's also a lesson learned. Another rocky section. Man, this makes you sore the day after. Into the bushes, huh? Yeah. But overall, it was a nice day. It was a nice day out, and I really enjoyed it. I must say, the day after, I was sore as hell, but it was worth it. Here, Greenpeace is showing off with a small wheelie. Nice Greenpeace. As you can see, as we're progressing through the ride, I'm getting a bit more confidence in my riding and taking more chances, keeping momentum. So I hope in this video you can see how inexperienced I am. where I started this year, and how I'm going to grow, hopefully. And this will be a good reference point to gauge upon. Slowly crawling into the water, out. So yeah, the confidence is there, the ability, I think the attitude is there. I'm ready for it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a bit long, I know, but it's the only way I thought I could make it a bit more entertaining. It's not just to publish the video, but to give a bit of feedback and just commentate. So I hope it was entertaining, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Alright, bye.